Sorry, can you hear now me better?
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and sorry. So thank you again, Madame Lagarde, for your contribution. In your introduction, you mentioned the risks and effects associated to the COVID-19 crisis, and for sure, skyrocketing levels of debt, both public and private, are one of the most dangerous effects that we will have to deal with in the near future. In the past days, someone, including the President of the European Parliament, is starting to discuss about the possibility to cancel in the future part of the debt purchased by the ECB under its APP program. We know that there are limits in the treaty, and I don't want to touch this point since it's a political choice, it's a political discussion. I just would like to know technically what would be the impact of debt cancellation on the ECB, and in particular if the related losses could harm ECB capacity in pursuing its monetary policy goals. If ECB would risk bankruptcy, or if a central bank runs under different rules compared to private banks or other private companies. And can you also explain how and why the ECB, as stated several times by the bank itself, can work also with a negative equity? Is the ECB in some way a special institution? Thank you very much.
So much for your question, and it gives me a chance to be extremely brief in my response. While I have read with interest anything that is said, written, or interviewed by all members of European parliaments, particularly their president, indeed. And my response is very short, because I don't even ask myself the question. It's as simple as that, because anything along those lines would simply be a violation of the treaty. The ECB operates under the treaty. There's an Article 123 of the treaty which prohibits that kind of approach, and I respect the treaty, period.
Thank you very much. Now I give the floor to...
Sorry, President, I have enough time for a follow-up, I think.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Zanni. You are right, you have time for a follow-up, please.
Mr. Zanni, please go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes, thank you very much, President. I know, as I said, that there are limits in the treaties, but it could happen in the future that without formal cancellation of the debt, the ECB could incur in losses related to its holdings under the APP. So I would like technically to know what would happen if those losses will erode the equity of the ECB, and how is it possible that the ECB could run also with negative equity?
Well, as the sole issue of euro-denominated central bank money, the euro system will always be able to generate additional liquidity as needed. So by definition, it will neither go bankrupt nor run out of money. And in addition to that, any financial losses, should they occur, will not impair our ability to seek and maintain price stability. I'm afraid that it's yet again a fairly simple, straightforward answer, but that's the reality that we are dealing with. And I don't speculate on alternative scenarios, because we have a treaty. We are the only issuer, and we are not at risk as a result. Thank you.